Hello, and thank you for clicking on this video. I am recording a Sims build for the very first time and trying to figure this out as I go. I'm not really an active Sims player, so I've just randomized a Sim here, randomized all of her traits and just basically her appearance and name. Normally, yeah, I don't build or play The Sims at all. This is the very first video recording I've ever made of myself playing The Sims or trying to play The Sims. And I was trying to do a 30-minute sort of house building challenge, which I've never kept a build. Well, one, I'm not sure if I've ever finished a house build entirely. Not that I would call this one finished, but you'll see. And secondly, I have no idea what I'm doing. So this is fun. I was trying to do it in 30 minutes. It ended up being 40. Some of which is the character creation. A lot of which is trying to figure out, like you can see, I'm trying to put it on a foundation, but I also put it on a platform. So there's like a one-step platform and a foundation, and then I add a little bump out for the stairs here. I'm just about to do that. And I'm very confused why they're different heights. Because one of them I put a platform on top of, I think is what I did. I'm still not entirely sure. But the other one, this little bump out in the front, doesn't have the platform. So then I have to figure out, yeah, it's a tragedy, how to do that. So essentially what I'm trying to do, Teegan here, our randomized, pretty much completely randomized Sim, possibly a candidate for a love interest for a series I'm starting. I've just bought 2 or 3 Sims packs actually for the very first time ever. I have a bunch of little free kits and stuff, like the romantic garden stuff, because it was free at one point and I just got it even though I never play The Sims. I have 4 hours played on Steam for The Sims. So I don't know what I'm doing. But I bought the horse ranch pack because I love horses. I have one in real life. I bought Tiny Living because that's just cute and it was on sale. And Henford on Bagley because with that one you can have llamas and chickens and it just sounded nice and idyllic and cute. And here I'm very confused why the foundation is like smooth and normal on this side, but the other side of the stairs it's like 2 different pieces almost of foundation. I don't think I quite figured out why that was or how to fix it. Oh, did I not put any foundation back? I might have not put foundation back on there. I gave Teegan a path. Beautiful. Yeah, and then I'm frantically, because again, I was trying to do this in 30 minutes, frantically trying to find the items. I was sort of trying to keep it base game. I'm not sure if I succeeded in that, but I was sort of trying to keep it base game and trying to use cheap stuff because I was doing like a starter home for Teegan. I wasn't cheating for money or anything. I could have. There's no like specific reason why I didn't. I just didn't want to. I liked the idea of the challenge of having her of building a starter home, not knowing what I'm doing really at all. And here comes in the little amount of knowledge that I do have from watching other creators, like mostly on YouTube, doing Sims builds because I know that Sims need trash cans. So I just, whoops, that was the gallery. I need a trash can for the outdoors here, and I thought that little spot next to the stairs was perfect for that. Well, now in hindsight, I'm like, why is it so tall? Like, why is the building so, like, the foundation so tall? I don't think it needed to be that way. Oh yeah, and chicken coop, very important. Because Teegan's gonna have some chickens. I didn't give her any in this build, but she could have chickens because she has a chicken coop. And also a little bit of terrain paint. That's pretty much the extent of the landscaping that I did. I slapped down a little bit of terrain paint and a couple of bushes, like a little bit in the back there and a couple more later. Yeah, it's a tragedy. I don't know what to say. I also don't know why that's weird like that. Oh, it's because that one part is part of the bump out. so it doesn't automatically complete the wall. And then I had the glorious idea of when I go back to the, oh no, I don't go back to the doors quite yet. I settled on that tile. I left it at that tile, but I guess I'm trying to figure out flooring here for the first part of a build. Very badly, because I also missed a tile there. Okay, anyway. Pretty sure I'm about to go to the doors. And then I was like, I don't know what inspired me to do this. Maybe I was trying to be bold. But I gave her a red door in the back there. There we go. Also, I was not looking at the price for that one for some reason. And then I also gave her a red door for the front of the building. Did I fix... I can't quite tell from this recording if I fixed the floor tile there. I must have, because I would have seen that in the build. Okay. Columns. Also cute. If I could figure out... because they were like hanging off the stairs. I also don't know why the stairs... oh, this is better. This is way better. Oh, yeah. Okay, and that works too with the floor. I couldn't figure out why the stairs had that white part on the top of it where like those 3 tiles were completely white. I don't know why or how to get rid of that. I guess you do that by dragging out the floor, which is good to know. And I made the columns fit. And then for a short period of time, I was like, ooh, I love that piece of furniture. I want it in my build. And then I didn't end up doing that. But I did make the build a little bit smaller because it was rather large. No, I don't put that there. Stop. There we go. Yeah, I kind of ended up, oh yeah, I wanted to put decoration out there by the front of the building. I wanted to have some sort of decoration item. Ideally, I wanted to have a plant. I think I put a plant there in the end. Oh no, I put a duck. That's great. I put a duck just on the floor, not even like on anything. I just was like panic searching for any decorative items that could possibly go by the door because I didn't want it to look super, super bland. And I settled on a duck because the plants would not fit. I'm not sure why. I probably needed to enable move objects maybe. I'm not entirely sure what move objects does. Like I know that you can alt place and then it doesn't lock it to the grid. Oh, there's the duck. But I don't really know what move objects really does or is. So yeah, that comes from watching. I say watching a lot of Sims streamers or Sims players in their videos talk about it, but I don't like actively watch it. Oh, there we go. First windows. I'm not actually actively watching them. I have them on in the background while I do other things. So I don't learn anything other than I hear the words like move objects enabled or not or whatever. And then I changed the windows on the side of the house there to a small one because I was going to put the bathroom there and I didn't want a giant floor length window right where the bathroom is. And I think that's a good call. Still get some natural light. It's really nice. Can open the window. If you don't have AC, you know that windows in a bathroom is really nice. Okay. And then we have these windows I actually really like. I don't know why I chose, like, I don't know if I chose those because they were cheap or because I liked them. That looks terrible. Oh, no, that doesn't look terrible. Okay, I understand why I did that. I wish they were closer even to the edge of the building, but they're not. That's okay. They're also just white, which is so boring. But okay. I'm not sure. Again, I don't know a lot about The Sims, so I'm not sure how you make sure that the windows are the same height, other than like by sight. And I don't know how you move the camera around. Like, obviously I know a little bit because I'm moving it all the time here. But I'm used to playing Planet Zoo, where you drag the angle of the camera up and down a lot with, I think, right mouse click. And that does not work in The Sims. So I was struggling with that a lot. Then I'm trying to figure out, because I want to separate the living room from the kitchen, which is going to be in the back there. I want to separate the living room from the kitchen with a half wall. But I didn't know that, like, a lot of the half walls, honestly, are huge. Like, they're so tall. And then I figured out sort of the floor plan. In hindsight, I would do this differently, and I hope that I find it within myself to renovate this building because, ooh, it looks interesting. I'll tell you that. But yeah, in hindsight, I would probably do this a little differently. I'd probably make a little hallway in the back room, because that very back area, I actually just leave completely blank because I couldn't figure out what to do with it. Or like actually didn't have time because I was trying to keep it so short, and then I ended up having to make it a speed build anyway. And record over it. Yeah, but the bathroom tile is in. The kitchen tile is in. There we go. The bedroom, I actually like that. I like the color green in general. My living room in real life is green. And then I was like spinning a tale about how the back room is a later addition to the house, and that's why the tiles, the ceiling, not the ceiling, the walls could possibly be the same color as the outside of the building, which no, you probably shouldn't do that. But okay, I didn't end up doing that. I think I just did concrete in the end. And then, yeah, the living room is blue, which is gonna start to be a pretty big theme here now. Everything turns out to be blue, like the kitchen cabinets, the bathroom rug. Also, what was I thinking? Making the living room like right next to the front door. There's no separation whatsoever. I think I was trying to do that with that little paravent piece of furniture. And don't worry, I changed that wall by the front door. That doesn't stay that way. I catch myself in the end. I don't know. I should have done this differently. I should have like maybe moved the door to the side of the like entry, like to the upper wall there instead of to the front, because like, oh, I don't know what I was thinking. The TV is like right next to the door. Like when you open the door, you have to be careful not to bump into anyone, because it's just empty living room space and then door. And also, obviously the door is red because I made that like a little theme on the outside of the house. Like it's a bold color, it's red. Oh, both of the doors are red. And the living room is light blue. So I'm not exactly super happy about that. I did give the bathroom a little mirror. I even put some art up, which I didn't have time for. I don't know what I was trying to do there. What I didn't do was any curtains, which is a little sad. But I did put one piece of art. I don't think I put any others, but I put that one piece of art. And I also skipped lighting completely. You saw me put in the saucer lights a couple minutes ago. I was like, not dealing with lighting. It's just gonna be these saucer lights so that we have some sort of like brightness. But that's it. And then I really struggled with the bedroom. I was like, I want to make it green. I want to make it green. And that bed does not have a green swatch, and it looks so like hospital beddy to me. The like white, I think it's metal, the white blanket. And then I found that little corner shelf, I want to say, as a nightstand, which in general I think is cute, but the bed has to move. And luckily I think I move it later. I pick a different bed and I move it, because that's something, let me tell you that. And then I realized that I don't have any interior doors, so I get some very bland white wood doors where I need them. Again, my living room kitchen is sort of an open plan with a half wall separating them, just for like some visual separation, I guess. That's where I was gonna put the paravent, but I didn't. So then I go and I move on to the dining table, which ends up being way too big for the space, because I don't have space to put a decently sized couch if I had left that table and those chairs there. There's a piece of decoration, I guess, if you want to count that. I put a little indoor plant, which I think is possibly a tiny living item. I wasn't paying attention when I dragged it out from the menu there. Oh yeah, the couch right under the window and right in the corner of the room. That's a great idea. Yeah, it was a struggle. Because you gotta remember, like I said, I don't ever build into The Sims, so I don't know where anything is. I don't know what things look good. I don't know what items have what swatches, like what colors, or what I'm looking for. And then also, even if I did for the base game stuff, I'm just realizing that couch looks terrible because it's like a very different blue. Whatever. Here I'm trying to put some, I start putting some wood colors in there to make it less white and sterile. But even if I knew for like the base game stuff what all the swatches were and where they are and all that, I don't know those things for the Horse Ranch or Tiny Living or what's the other one that I said? The one that came with Hemford on Bagley. I've forgotten the name of the pack. Oh well. I don't know any of those packs, items or swatches or pricing. Yeah, so this is very much, I feel like it kind of looks like a college, maybe a college dropout that couldn't afford furniture that matches each other. So they just slapped stuff together. You can see I put that dining table that I had initially in that empty room. I deleted afterwards. I don't need it there. I don't know what I was thinking. There's also some more of that wood color in the chairs. And I think I changed the color of the little table. So here's why I actually like the windows being where they are, even though they're awkwardly placed in the corner, because it gives like all of the counters like a window space, which I think is really, really nice. Like, I feel like it's realistic. I've seen that before in real life houses. Oh, I'm also just realizing I think one of those windows is backwards. Is that a thing? Do windows have directionality? Like, are they inside outside? I'm not sure, but I think the back one might be a lighting glitch, or it might be inside out. Whoops. I did not notice at the time. Here I'm putting some generic like landlord special gray flooring because I forgot to put flooring. And also putting some tile in the kitchen, which I kind of regret. That's not... Oh, that's super pretty. The bathroom, the dark blue bathroom tile I actually really liked, but that was not gonna stay because the bathroom is not that color. Wait, did it stay? No, it couldn't have possibly. I'm just like getting distracted trying to do some sort of landscaping, I guess. I also, again, don't have move objects on, and I think I was trying to all place things, but they were not working. I swear I changed the bathroom flooring, but I guess I've moved on to the roof, which roofing is something that I think a lot of people struggle with, including myself as of yesterday, which is when I built this. Yeah, I don't know that there's really a defense for it. I'm just gonna say that I didn't have very much time. I didn't give myself very much time to figure this out. I improve it a little bit because, oh yeah, I got rid of that. Okay, so that's actually way more sensible. What I just did is way more sensible, I think. And then I put, I put the gabled roof there. And I like that there's like a covered porch overhang. I think the space could have been utilized way better. I could have put like a bench or something on that porch, but I didn't. I also, that roof's, oh, there we go. Thank you, past me, for dragging that into there. And then I put some wallpaper on the outside there. And I also did that to the back. And my thought process here, again, was that the back was a later addition. Like, the back of the house was a later addition. So I actually changed the color, I think. Don't make me a liar. But I think I changed the back of the roof color because it's supposed to be a later addition. Or maybe I didn't because I didn't have any time. And I think this is also where I realized that, or not. Maybe this is not where I realized it, but there's definitely a piece of wallpaper there in the front that's not correct. Oh yeah, I'm correcting it. But also I realized that you can't use the eyedropper tool to figure out what wallpaper you use, so you just kind of have to search for it, which is terrible if you don't know what the menu looks like. And here we go. Here's my little starter home for poor Teegan, who has to live in this. Yeah, I don't have any excuses other than, hey, I'm new to this. Didn't I change the floor in the bathroom though? Oh, I gave myself carpet in the bedroom, so that's nice. Because that's a lot softer, I feel like. Carpet in the bedroom's good. And there we go, I changed the bed. That's also like, important, because that did not look good. What did I change it to, actually? That's a children's bed. Oh, is it that? That's not too bad. I, like, tied in some more wood. Made it a little bit more... Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's very random. And the floor and the wood color of the bed does not match each other at all. But okay. That's pretty much the house done. Poor Teegan. Again, I'm so sorry that you had to live with this. And that's it. I can't believe it. It's done. That's my first Sims build.